After living in Poland for 5 years, believe it or not, there's things I don't actually like about the place. I've made countless videos on why I love the place, why it's better than the UK in my opinion, and much more. My boy, just out hunting pheasants or something, he's running crazy. But yeah, before I get all the comments like, oh, you don't like it, go home foreigner, Poland for Polish, just calm down. I really love it here, much prefer it than back home as I mentioned. These are just things that I found difficult over the years, or things that I just straight up don't like. And yeah, so that's it. Just out walking my boy, as I said, but I'm a wee bit paranoid about here. A couple of weeks ago I saw a huge boar, or zhig as they call it here. That's not one of the things I don't like. I love animals, but these things are quite sketchy. Like in Scotland we don't have wild boars. We've got people from Paisley, they're quite similar, like if you corner them or they feel threatened they'll charge. But yeah, let's get into it. So number one is the language. Now if you're coming from the UK or the US, Canada, it's not like French or Spanish. There's some words you'll understand, some you can get by. The language is fucking insane, like to someone who's never experienced like a non-Slavic speaker I should say. Yeah, come here and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like even now I've learned some, I'm still learning, but I find it very difficult. So it's a hard language. So if you're planning on moving here, coming here even temporarily, well that was my plan, but I've been here for 5 years. Yeah, just start learning as soon as possible. Start with Duolingo, start getting lessons on like Reply, etc. Or even sign up for some Polish skills, because the language is bloody difficult. Now if you're living in like Krakow or Warsaw, Gdansk, etc., you'll get by with English. Most people under 40 speak English, and especially in the cities. But once you get outside that, it's pretty difficult. But yeah, definitely just try and learn as much as possible, as soon as possible, if you're planning on coming home. What are you up to? What? You look guilty. What have you been doing? Need to keep an eye on him and I'll try to vlog here. But yeah, so language, definitely number one. It's not any fault of Polish, it's not a bad thing. It's just so different to what you've experienced if you're from like myself from the West. Now number two, bureaucracy. The bureaucracy here is a bloody nightmare. If you're getting your work permit, visa, etc., you really have to spend a lot of time in the foreigner's office, a lot of paperwork, a lot of documents, like requesting documents from you. You think you'll have everything, and then they'll email or phone like a month later saying, oh, we need this, we need that. The best option is to work with these like business incubators or these companies who basically handle everything for you. I work with one of these business incubators, just put my invoices through them. They handled all my like application for my work permit, everything. It just made it like smooth sailing. I think I pay them like £40 a month or something. So yeah, just all depends how you're coming here. If you're coming here for like a work sponsor, it might be a bit easier, they'll handle all that. But if you're coming here like freelancing, yeah, just working online, you'll have to get through that. And it's not just the like visas. If you're like last year I bought an apartment, for example. It's bottom flat. At the front I've got a small driveway for like parking obviously, and just this little strip of land I need to go to the like local municipality and get like permission, hand down documents, go to the notary. Just is a lot of hassle. And one of the reasons is because the foreigners like can't own land. Well, they can, but it's like a long process. If you're buying land, it can take up to a year just to get permission, and it's not guaranteed. So yeah, bought the apartment fine. The apartment's got a like private garden, all good, but just this little bit of strip of land at the front. So there's loads of paperwork and stuff to do for that I need to get sorted soon actually. But yeah, so bureaucracy is definitely another downside to living here. It's getting better. I did see a post, I'm not sure how accurate, that they have to have it done within 60 days for your work visa or permit, with a work permit or visa I should say. So yeah, hopefully that's going to make life a bit easier for everyone. Drop the lead, sorry. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Now, air pollution. If you're living in Krakow, you need to be aware the air here is super bad sometimes, which is like hugely surprising. I couldn't believe it. People were telling me like the air quality was worse than Delhi, like other kind of poorer countries, and it was shocking because Krakow just such a clean, nice city. And one of the reasons is Krakow sits in a valley, and back in the day when everyone used to like burn in the stoves, like the wood and the coal, the air would sit, like the cold air would keep it down, it couldn't rise because the hot air or something. But yeah, the air pollution here was really bad. Now they did stop allowing people to do that in the city limits, but out with the city, people still do it. So the air blows in here, and especially in the winter, the air can get really bad. So if you've got like weak lungs or any respiratory diseases, you should be aware. But it's a good excuse to come out and explore more of the country where it's not so bad. And it usually only lasts a day or two, it's not like weeks or anything. But there has been huge improvements the past like 10 years. They're doing more again, like for the traffic too, to reduce traffic pollution. So it has vastly improved, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's not something I would like, it put me off coming here or anything too dodgy like that. But yeah, just a wee tip there. Next, Polish winters. Oh my god. This is like nothing I've ever experienced in my life, like -15, -20. When I first experienced it, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, you can feel it in your bones, like that's how cold it is. Like, I can't even describe it. It's not like you're shivering, it's just like your whole body is consumed. It's very, very weird sensation. But yeah, everyone thinks in Scotland it's colder for some reason, and people always ask me, in Scotland is it windy? I think because like the UK is an island, they think it's windy all the time or something. But nah, it's the winter is something you need to experience. It's pretty cool, but yeah, it's just the coldness is insane. Like even taking the dogs out, we take them out for like 10 minutes, straight back in, let them do their business, get wrapped up like crazy. But yeah, I've never experienced cold like that in my life. I've hiked loads of big mountains, and the coldest I've ever been is bloody in Krakow. It's quite insane. Okay, last but not least, certainly not least, pub culture. I don't know if this is just a Scottish perspective, but UK in general. There's not really any pub culture here. Like the villages, the suburbs, the little towns don't have any pubs really. Everyone in Poland likes a drink. There's no secret there, but yeah, pubs aren't really a thing. Like in the UK, it's like, oh, it's your cat's birthday, let's go for a pint. Your great grandmother-in-law died, what, let's go for a pint. Here it's just not really a thing. I heard, I'm not sure if it's true, back in the day, in the communist days, the communists banned like pubs, bars, etc. because it was a place people could congregate and like plot to like speak bad or do bad things against the government. Not sure if that's true, it's just not a thing here. But yeah, I go to even other countries, even next door Germany, there's pubs and stuff, so not sure why it's not in Poland anymore. But yeah, in the city centre, you can go obviously, and there's pubs, even Irish pubs, English pubs, and you can go and grab a pint there. But yeah, one thing I definitely miss is the pubs. Every village, just pop in, like in the UK, you can just pop in. You know you're going to get some good pub food, nice pint, chat to people. Here it's not really like that at all, which is a shame. But yeah, thought I'd finish on that. That's probably the most important one for me. But yeah, overall, can't complain. Poland's much better in my opinion. Really love the country, hence the reason I've been here for 5 years. So hopefully any Polish don't get offended that watched. Overall, yeah, much prefer it. Just things I do miss or things I think they could improve. but as I said, nowhere's perfect, so it is what it is. If you want to see more videos about a Scotsman's perspective in Poland, hit that subscribe button or comment, let me know I'm an idiot, I'm talking rubbish, whatever you want, just feel free. Over and out.